guests right here on HazyRadioNetwork.com.
Be sure to listen to Backstage with Hazy, JoJo, and Wanda on HazyRadio.com, 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Friday nights.
Yeah, exactly.
I know.
Because we're going to be the happening show. Yes, ma'am. I can just feel it.
Something's happening, but we don't know. I'm not sure what that is at the moment. I keep waiting for something to happen.
Don't you do it.
Don't you do it. Hold that. This show is scripted.
Oh, yes, it is.
We're writing it as...
I mean, that's what our chats are about every night. We have been planning this, and we're working off of the biggest live script there is on internet radio.
No, we're working off the biggest lie you've just ever told.
While cutting molding with a 12-inch dual compound miter saw, while holding a newborn baby in your arms, when face-to-face with a congregation of alligators, with the ball in your hands and the entire freaking season on the line.
There are a million places you'd never consider texting, so why would you do it while driving? NASCAR driver Casey Kane here, asking you to please stop the text, and together we can stop the wrecks.
Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. Get the message at stoptextstopwrecks.org.
We know you're out there. We know you can hear us. We're going to show you a place where the rules of this world don't always apply. A place where the common conception known as reality doesn't exist. We will lead you over the bridge, crossing the void you may fear to try to cross. Where you take it from there, we leave that decision up to you. We only have one question to ask. Are you ready? Crossing the Void Radio, every Wednesday night from 8 p.m. to midnight Eastern Time on the Hazy Radio Network. To learn more about Crossing the Void Radio, go to our website, www.crossingthevoidradio.com.
Hey, you're listening to Bo Walton on Hazy Radio Network. Don't touch that dial.
Mr. Night, don't come too soon, 'cause I can't stand to be alone, and it's a shame to waste the moon. Just give me time to find my love and make things right, before you cast your shadows down tonight. She never told me what went wrong. I guess she'd been loving me too long. But I can't take this pain no more. I just want it like it was before. Hey, Mr. Night, stay where you are. Can't bear to see a single star. They'll just remind me of the time when all the love she had was mine. So hey, Mr. Night, don't come too soon, 'cause I can't stand to be alone, and it's a shame to waste the moon. Just give me time to find my love and make things right, before you cast your shadows down tonight. the corner cafe, our old rendezvous. Someone up there, please let it be that she'll be waiting there for me. So hey, Mr. Knight, don't come too soon, 'cause I can't stand to be alone, and it's a shame to waste the moon. Just give me time to find my love and make things right, before you cast your shadows down tonight. Oh, before you cast your shadows down tonight. Oh, before you cast your shadows down tonight.
We're listening to The Broader View on the Hazy Radio Network. You can participate by calling 651-447-6309. That's 651-447-6309. Now, back to Hazy.
And welcome back, everybody, with our very special guest, Homey. Homey, we have to get back to your story, because now you're talking about how you have to have God get his portrait taken.
Yeah, I need another picture, you know.
I know, you need another picture of the guy.
Don, yeah, I'm going to write this book, whatever it's going to be, I just got to have your picture, all right? So 30 days later, on January 1st, 2001. Now think of the date, 01/01/01. Oh, no, January, was it January 11th? Yeah, I think it was, I think it was January 11th. I knew I had the 3 1s in there and a 3 0.
Okay.
I think it was, you know.
Where's your 3s again?
And I have the picture on my website. I have the copy of the book. I try not to remember some dates I should remember. All right, I got so much stuff going on in my mind. So,
well, I mean, if you're taking a picture with God, I mean,
yeah.
You know, you would.
Sorry, Father.
But the sun down here is confused or something.
As it turned out, I'm like, you know, when is he going to appear? So I'm at my house. I have a friend visiting me, and we're taking some pictures of each other, you know, for memory's sake. And she's lying there on my bed. She's dressed, by the way. In that picture, it's on the website. And I blackened out or smudged her face so for anonymity purposes. Now, the thing is, what took place on that day? I'm standing there with a Sony Mavic camera, and those are the ones where you use the floppy disk, and you can actually see the big screen on this camera, standing to keep it away from you, and just look at your target, whatever you're taking a picture of. So as I get ready to take this picture, I feel this force come right through my body. And I'm like saying, you know, like a big, gigantic breeze.
Oh, wow.
And just as I snap this picture, snap the button on the camera to take the picture, just at that moment, all of a sudden, as I'm taking the picture, I see something very bright appear over her head. Like, so bright that it was like, you know, I had to wipe my eyes, you know, from this, okay? And I turned to my friend. I said, she couldn't see it. It was above her head. But she felt something. And we proceeded to take a look at the picture, and that is what is there. It was looking, you know, there's no way, I'm basically computer illiterate to the programs of Photoshop and stuff like that. There's certain things I can do, like smudge a face or or crop some things, but to make something like that, there's no way. And I can even detest A computer cannot even make it, and that it's a solid picture, because I know if you even try to do certain retouches and touches with anything in a JPEG or whatever, with any type of a program, they can remove it, and they can see that it's whether it's real or not. I mean, I did make it shades a few things in the book to show that there was something there, and at least there's a picture in the book. But you see, something else happened in 2005, Zita, and that had to deal with another visitation by him, because I basically was going to my high school reunion, and certain things that took place during the course of the day and whatnot. I even had a ton of books with me to give to my classmates for the reunion.
Mm-hmm.
And I decided to leave them at the hotel room because I didn't see the number 3 appear. And I'm saying to God, I'm going to the reunion. And if I don't see the 3 appear before the start of the reunion, I'm leaving. So I'm not bringing the books with me. I'm not going to take them there and carry them back.
Right, right.
All right. And I get there now. I'm supposed to meet. So I met somebody in the morning, and he had something to ask me about dreams. He said I was going to meet somebody with a bump on the head. Maybe it was about me. Well, sure enough, I get to the reunion. I get there a little early, and they tell me there's some guy there from the reunion at the bar. I go up to talk to him, and he's got a bump on his head. Well, you see, that doesn't make me stay for the reunion just because I actually fulfill somebody's dream. All right? So I said, after I had a little conversation with him, excuse me while I have to go I want to go have a cigarette break out on the terrace. I took my wine with me. I went out there, and I figured I'm going to talk to God now and say, well, I saw this bump on the head, but you see, I told you I'm going to leave. That doesn't keep me here. You know it as well as I do. I'm talking to him. I'm telling you what I'm talking to him about.
Right, right.
I said, I got to see the number 3 appear. So, and I know it's, it's between you and I of how you make it appear and what it's going to be. And I could be able to discern that it came from you. And well, I just have to look up at the facade of the building, and I see 2 sets of actually 4 balloons, 2 3s and 2 5s. That's our 35th reunion, so there's 2 sets of 35.
Wow.
I said to him, I see the 3s, but they're not supposed to be with a part of a number. They're supposed to be either 333 or 333. And not any combination to total up to 3. It's got to be a solid 3 or a solid 33 or 333.
Right, right.
All right, and I said, now, I told you I'm going to leave. And not only am I going to leave, I'm going to drop this whole thing about the book, going to go on to my merry way of life and forget everything. And we ever did this. All right, I'm basically giving him an ultimatum. Do something here. Now, he knows I'm going to continue on, but he's going to do it anyway.
Right. Right.
I get done with my conversation to go back in, to turn and go back into the restaurant. Do I feel a tap on the shoulder and the voice say, look up? I look up. I see the 2 3s now hanging by the cords that were holding them to the building, torn at the seams and deflated. They were being held up with helium. They were helium-filled balloons.
Okay.
What about the 5s? They were still there, flying in the sky. It was like, okay, now who did that? How did that happen? So I put that on my website as well, the reunion letter. And so, but I did write the book. I got into. There's been some sales on it in certain bookstores out there. And a matter of fact, when I told you the other night, when I talked to you, Zita, that I had conversation with a man that sent me a letter about the book that he was going to put it in. He enjoyed it very much.
Yes.
That is the first letter I've received on that book since I put it out in publication.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
All right. So, so that's what it's all about. I write about the prophecies. I write about current events. I can be very controversial with some of the things I say because they're real on. And I could say this much. The reason why I could say it like it is, I don't have clients. I don't